What up, J Life fams? Your boy MC Shadow coming at you with another Feed Me video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, check out the playlist, all that good stuff. Now, what I wanted to talk about actually was inspired by a video that I watched by Gunners Collective. You know, um, he gave me the idea for this video. That is to give my take on a homeboy's mentality from over here from LA County. Growing up, over here, being a homeboy and everything like that. You know, like what kind of mind state do we have? Now, because northern homies and southern homies, how they view the things, they just view it a little bit different. Now, as just for us down here, how do we view it when we join the neighborhood and everything like that? Well, we don't view it in any way, but we love the hood. Now, I can only speak from my personal experiences and only me, but I have talked to a gang of homies from different hoods, and it seems to be the same get down. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we get into a neighborhood over here, to us, it's all about the neighborhood. We love the neighborhood. The neighborhood's our thing. It's the neighborhood, and it's the neighborhood against the world, homie. Anybody don't like the hood, then fuck them. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how it runs. You get what I mean? Now, for us, the whole southern mentality and south side and all that, that doesn't come until later on into the picture, But when we're first coming up and running around, it's all about the hood, the hood, the hood, the hood. There's no, okay, south side this, que nada. To us, it's all about the barrio and pushing the barrio and wanting to be from the barrio, the hood. The other stuff is irrelevant. Um, like I said, but then once you get into the hood and start functioning and stuff like that, then you're put up on game by older homies and everything like that. And basically, what it is that you're just told that it's all about the hood and fuck everybody else. And then when you get locked up, that you gotta play by these rules that are set by these. But that's their program. That's them. You get me? We function with that program. We run with that program. That's our program. But out here in the streets, it's all about our barrio and our barrio. Above anything else. So that's how we carry ourselves. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. I know that up north, they're more prideful, and the whole norteños and red, and even homeboys are more prideful on the blue and the sureños. Down here, we're more prideful in our barrio, our neighborhood, our neighborhood above anything else. Um, you get what I mean? So to us, it's like even when homies be tripping out that some homeboys be sporting red, like Culver City, Florence, Eastside, Wilma. Over here, we don't really care if a homie's sporting red or blue or whatever, as long as it's not pink. But other than that, we don't care about that kind of stuff. It's banging the hood and just putting it down for the barrio. Make sure that you're no lot for the barrio, dog. You can't make the hood look bad. That we how they treat the sur in the north of there is how we treat our barrios down here. Like, you can't make the neighborhood look bad, homie. You know what I mean? You're representing for the barrio. You know what I mean? So you gotta be down. You gotta be. You gotta program. A toda madre, homie. Because you're representing for the homeboys. Homeboys meaning your neighborhood. In there, yeah, you gotta carry yourself perro también. Because you're representing for the sur. Just like that, you apply the hood mentality now to their playing field. Once you hit out here, it's back to the streets. You know what I mean? Because this is our program. Um, and coming up, that's just how it was. You know what I mean? It was our barrio before anything else. The whole norteño wasn't in nobody's heads. The whole and as a matter of fact, if we see a red bandana over here, homie, the first thing that's coming into our heads is like, that's that fool from Maravilla, or he's from Florence, or he's like Wilmas, or though that's what's coming into our heads. It's never gonna be like, hey homie, that's a norteño. It's not happening. We'll think like blood. We'll think anything before we think a norteño. You feel me? That's just how it is. You get what I mean? Well, at least when you're coming from down here, this is how we function. This just because there's so many gangs over here and so chaotic with the whole gang scene and everything like that. There's no time to be worrying about this other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, we're over here, just like looking out for the enemies, plotting on the enemies, riding on the enemies, keeping trucha for the enemy. You know what I mean? And they're not gonna come from Northern Cali. You know what I mean? So that's the mentality that we have. So over here is like, if you see a homie sporting red, we're not gonna be like, look at this vato thinking he's a norteño. None of the homies are thinking that. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. I know over there, if a homie if a norteño shows up all blued out, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Or if a homeboy goes all red out, I mean upstate, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? But down here, we that's not in our heads. You know what I mean? That's not that's far from what's from what we're thinking. Um, and that's just how it is. You know what I mean? Because I hear that some people be saying like this and that. When I be here watching Gunner's videos and stuff like that, and I'm just like what a trip. Because down here we don't think like that at all, at all. We don't have that mentality. You know what I mean? Over here, homie could be sporting San Francisco. And we won't think like, oh, look at this. Trying to be nothing. We ain't gonna think none of that. You know what I mean? Like we gonna think that they from like Sanford or Santa Fe or something like that. You get what I mean? But we're not gonna be thinking like, oh, this was a norteño from San Francisco. You get what I mean? Down here in LA, we don't worry about stuff like that. Um, we're more. I'm telling you, we're more focused on the whole gang banging thing than we are focusing on the whole norteño sureño shit. Palabra, homie. That's just real shit. No sugarcoating nothing. Probably some homies right here will be like, nah, chale. My boy, I know what I'm talking about, homie. I mingle with homies. I'm from the streets, been in the streets, my whole entire life. All I know is the streets. You know what I mean? I got 9 family members from my neighborhood. My father, all his uncles, his brothers, all, everybody and their mother I ever knew was from the neighborhood. Is all I know. I was born into it. I know what I'm talking about. So, like literally to us, our whole how we carry ourselves, it's about our barrio before anything else. It's all about the hood. We love our hood, proud to represent the hood, the hood, the hood, the hood. Then when we get locked up, then it's about the suit and stuff like that. But while we out here, we carry ourselves, representing our barrio above anything else. That's just how it is down here. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments or whatever. But as far as I know, homies that I kick it with over here, whether it's my homies from Wyfins, Florence, 38, Blythe, Violin, from all, Cyclones to the Brats to, to all the homies that I have, we just carry ourselves like that, like loving our hood and just, representing our barrio. But that's just my opinion, M. Shadow, yeah.